Hi Sam. Today, we are learning the verb
darstellen.
Hi Alex. What does
darstellen
mean?
It has a few meanings, but the most common one is to represent or to depict. It can also mean to illustrate or to portray. It's important to note that it can sometimes be confused with the English word to state, but they are not the same.
That's interesting. Can you explain how to use?
darstellen
In a sentence.
Sure. In the present tense, you say,
Ich stelle dar. Du stellst dar.
and.
Sie, es stellt dar.
In the past tense, we use the preteritum.
Ich stellte dar.
For the perfect, it's
Ich habe dargestellt.
and if you want to give a command, you say,
Stell dar.
So if I wanted to say I represented the data, I would say,
Ich habe die Daten dargestellt.
exactly. Great job.
is there a specific way to break down the word?
darstellen
Yes. The prefix
Da.
means there or off, and
Stellen.
means to place or to put. So, you can think of it as to place there or to put forth.
That makes sense. Where does the word come from?
Darstellen.
Comes from Old High German where
Da.
was used in various contexts. Over time, it evolved to mean more about representation in art and literature. It's fascinating how language changes.
I didn't know that. Can you tell me more about the parts of the word?
Certainly. As I mentioned, it has the prefix
Da.
and the root.
Stellen.
Since it's not a compound word, we can't break it down further into separate nouns, but the meaning builds up nicely when you combine the two parts.
I see. Are there other words that are similar?
Yes. Here are a few examples. With the same prefix.
Da.
You have,
Darlegen.
which means to explain or to lay out. And with the suffix
Stellen.
theirs,
Vorstellen.
meaning to introduce or to imagine.
Those are neat. Can you give me more?
Of course. With the same pattern, consider.
Einrichten.
Meaning to furnish or to set up, and
Bestehen.
which means to exist or to consist. There's also
Abstellen.
meaning to park or to put down. Each of these has unique meanings but follows a similar structure.
This is fun. Can you give me some situations where I might use?
Darstellen.
Sure. Let's say you're at work and presenting a project. You might start with
Ich stelle mein Projekt dar.
meaning I present my project.
Okay, so I could say,
Ich stelle mein Projekt dar.
Exactly. Another situation could be at an art gallery. You might say,
Die Malerei stellt die Gefühle dar.
which means the painting represents the feelings.
got it. What about a third situation?
If you're discussing a film, you could say,
Der Film stellt die Wahrheit dar.
meaning the film depicts the truth.
So I could say,
Der Film stellt die Wahrheit dar.
Perfect.
how do I remember that?
Darstellen.
Is a verb.
Good question. Since it ends with,
Stellen.
think of it as related to the place. Verbs often have this action-oriented feel, which can help you remember.
And what about its usage? Is it formal or informal?
It's generally neutral, so you can use it in both contexts. Some typical collocations include
Ein Bild darstellen.
meaning to depict a picture, or
Ein Problem darstellen.
which means to present a problem. Just be careful not to confuse it with
Darlegen.
which has a slightly different meaning.
I'll keep that in mind. Can you give me some example sentences using?
Darstellen.
Sure. Here's one.
Die Statistiken stellen die Realität dar.
Meaning the statistics represent reality. Another example is
Stellte die Situation klar dar.
meaning he clearly depicted the situation.
Those are helpful.
Here's another.
Die Kunst stellt unsere Träume dar.
Which means the art represents our dreams. And one more.
Wir haben die Probleme dargestellt.
Meaning we have depicted the problems.
I think I'm getting the hang of it. Can you quiz me on a few things?
Absolutely. First question, what is the meaning of
Darstellen.
It means to represent or to depict.
correct? Second question, what is the present tense conjugation for I represent?
Ich stelle dar.
Right again. Third question, how do you say I have represented?
Ich habe dargestellt.
Perfect. Fourth question, what would be the command form?
Stell dar.
Excellent. Last question, what does the prefix
Da.
mean?
It means there or off.
You did an amazing job, Sam. The key takeaway today is that
Darstellen.
means to represent and is used in various contexts.
Thanks, Alex. This was really helpful. I feel more confident now.
That's great to hear. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to improve. See you next time.